I'm Shannon Daniels. This is my wonderful mentor, Whitney Jacoby. And Whitney and I were inspired by Sarah and Phil Kay's spoken word poetry, our love for our grandmothers, our close connection with them, and our newfound appreciation of our cultures. So here we are going to perform a piece called Calloused Hands, Forgotten Words, and Sweet and Sour Chicken. It started with a recipe.
A birthday tradition.
It was for good luck. My grandmother, my pawpaw, always made chicken.
The longer the noodles, the longer your life.
The fold-out table unfurled rows of leafy greens, stir-fried meat, oil still snapping in the dishes.
The red tablecloth enveloped 3 basic dishes, pancit, lechon, and flan.
Though with all the scraps of Chinese,
Filipino
I've downed, my belly still grumbles.
It's more than my 5-year-old eyes can comprehend.
Oranges and pears are flung from stall to stall faster than anyone can say, "Taidila,"
Heads up!
before it can escape anyone's lips.
My Lola, my grandmother, reaches her calloused hands into the barrel, clawing for the perfect crab.
The vendors recite prices like the MTA recites subway announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yatmun,
please stand clear
Langmun, Sammun,
of the closing doors.
Hosantin.
Lola seems oblivious to the cuts on her fingers.
The crabs foam at their crustacean mouths and snap their claws as if they have a battle to fight in a fish market.
Without fear, without hesitation, nothing will stop Lola from feeding her family. Prickly crabs don't sting her pride like holding her hands cupped in the street.
When my grandmother came to the U.S., she made sure to bring Buddha. Buddha came in the form of porcelain figurines and rotund bellies etched into yellowing jade. Sometimes my 5-year-old mind swore he was lumbering around Popo's apartment. I just couldn't see him, like always losing at a game of hide and seek, even if I peeked through my fingers. It was the same way with the ghosts at the table.
My grandmother waited a lifetime to come to the U.S. A proper woman doesn't break up her family, no matter how many nights her husband returns home reeking of booze and perfume, the day's wages blown.
When you've lost so much, you take comfort in filling vacancies. Every corner of Popo's small apartment was filled with crates of this, gallons of that. Each seat at the dinner table was reserved for the long-gone great-uncle who ground herbal remedies, or the great-cousin who saw the words before the brush skimmed the scroll.
Lola left most of the Philippines behind, Americanizing in the most unexpected way, through love of American sports and television. As a child, I took comfort in her screams of,
"Strike him out!"
and
"Throw the ball!"
radiating up the stairs, Bob Barker's voice and
$3.95, idiot.
interrupting my Sesame Street.
Chicken soup wafting through tenement hallways.
The saline aroma of crab filling the house.
White wine dribbling on linoleum tiles.
Soft but powerful hands tearing open shells.
But while her hands knew exactly which ingredients to throw into her soup pot, her mind fumbled over the simplest of words. The beginning of the disease that would take everything.
Favorite parks.
Forgotten.
Important dates.
Forgotten.
Your name.
Forgotten. Popo's.
Lola's.
Table cleared for the last time. When she passed, I realized I didn't have her ability to take comfort in vacancies.
I avoided her room, her scent overwhelming me.
She was the one who taught me Chinese. If she wasn't there, who was I?
I was surprised by the things I missed, how I longed to speak Tagalog and learn her recipes.
And even though nothing beat her cooking, teaspoons of time and fistfuls of pen on paper made me taste something I'd never tried before.
Something that carried on our connection. She's there every time my mother prepares chicken adobo or cracks open a crab.
There's something in every steaming plate, in the name of every Chinese bun I can pull out of the recesses of my mind. We are not alone. Every dish has been kneaded, sprinkled, warmed by someone's calloused hands.
Maybe the world started with a recipe.
It will end with one, too.